Okay, so I've answered the questions and I've selected a meal plan, which is the 1200 calorie plan, as you can see at the top there. And as I record this, it's Saturday, the 7th of June. And you'll notice that my plan only begins on Monday, the 10th of June. And that's because in the original questionnaire, I selected Sundays as my shopping day. So that means that my week will start every Monday, which is the day after my shopping, just so that I'm prepared for the week ahead. So my first step now is to select my week's worth of meals and snacks. So the first thing I'm going to do now is tap on Plan Weekly Meals, which is down at the bottom on the left. So I'm going to tap on that. And you can see here that it's got my days from 1 through to 7. They're all incomplete. So now I'm going to tap on day 1. And as you can see there, I've got my breakfast, snack 1, lunch, snack 2, snack 3, and dinner. And next to each of those, there's a little gray add icon. We're going to tap on that for breakfast. So we're going to add our breakfast first up. Now, when you tap on the add button, it's going to give you all the different options for that particular meal. So let's say I decide, I want to have an omelette, but I want to know what's in it. I will click on that little eye icon, and that'll tell me exactly what is in that particular meal. If I like it, I can add it from that screen. If I don't, I just click the X in the top left, and that'll take me back to the options screen. So now let's say I think, okay, smoothie, that might be something I like better. Yes, I like smoothie. I can either add that from this screen or I can add it from this screen here. Once it's added, then if I wanted to edit that, if I thought, actually, you know what, I want something different, you'll notice that little pencil button just next to the added green icon. If I click on that, then you'll see that it takes me back to the options again. But let's stick with the smoothie. And then I'm going to do that for each other snack and meal options. So for snack 1, I'm going to tap on the add, and I'm going to add the snack, which will be a chickpea salad. I'm going to add that, and we're going to go then for lunch. I'm going to add lunch. We're going to have a Greek chicken wrap, so I'm going to add that. Then snack 2, we're going to have a protein shake. I'm going to add that. Snack 3. Now you'll notice with snack 3, there's no options there for you. And it says there that you can only select 2 snacks on the 1200 calorie plan. So if you've selected the 1200 calorie plan, you won't have any other options for a snack 3. You must add this one to complete your meal plan. For the 15 and the 1800 calorie plan, you will have the option of selecting another snack. But for now, being on the 1200 calorie plan, I do have to add this one just to complete the plan, or complete the day, and I'll have to do that for each day, of course, as well. For dinner, I'm going to have chicken, rice, and veggies. Let's add that. And now my day is complete. Something worth noting now is you can see in the text there, it says to keep your meal plan simple, a maximum of 4 different options for each main meal may be selected for the week. So that's basically saying that for your breakfast, for your lunch, and for your dinner, you can only select 4 different options. And that's very important to keep your plan simple and not to overcomplicate it. You can create variety with your snacks, so you can select as many different snacks from our options as you want, but for your main meals, only 4 different options. Also, a nice little feature we provided for you is you can see that little repeat a day icon. That is there for you if you really enjoyed a particular day and you want to repeat that day as you go through planning your week, you can do so. So if we scroll down to day 2 and we select repeat a day, any days that have been completed can be repeated. If I want to see what was in that day, if I've forgotten, I can view it by clicking on the view icon. And there you can see the day 1 that I've just completed before. I've got my breakfast, the smoothie, snack 1, chickpea salad, so on and so forth. So if I wanted to, I could then select that day. The day has been successfully repeated. Okay. And now day 2 will be auto-filled. But we're not lazy. We're going to actually plan our week properly just so that we have everything that we actually want to have. We're not taking any shortcuts. So I'm going to now select all of my meals for day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, and day 7. All right, all 7 days have been entered and complete. Something worth noting at this point also is you can see in the top right corner there, it says repeat a week. Now, once you've completed a full week, let's say next week comes around and it's time to plan for that week, I can then tap on repeat a week, which will then allow me to, instead of having to enter all my meals again, like I just did, we can completely just autofill that week with what we had in a previous week if we liked it so much that we didn't want to have to enter everything in again. So now that all of my 7 days have been completed, I will also have a complete grocery list. So let's go and check that out. So all of my meals have been entered for each day. Each day is complete and it's now Sunday the 9th of June. It is time to go shopping. So what we do now is we take the app with us to the shops and we tap on grocery list down at the bottom. And you can see there my grocery list is complete and it's got all of my items that I need to get from the shops. We have sectioned everything out for you. So everything is in sections of the shops, meaning that all of my meats are together, all of my fruit is together, vegetables are together, everything in the fridge section is together, everything in the freezer section is together, and shelves going down the aisles, and everything that you need to get from the health food store is also on that grocery list for you. So now I'm at the shops and it's time to actually do my shopping. All you have to do is go through the grocery list and select or tap on the items that you have put into your trolley. So we start with the chicken breast. I get that, put it in the trolley, tap on it, and it turns from a watermelon into a green tick. You do that with all your items and then you know you've got everything in your trolley and you can go and check out. So now that we've selected our meals, we've gone shopping, let's have a look at what our actual plan looks like. Okay, so it's Monday the 10th of June now, which is day 1 on my plan. So let's see what the day has in store. Now, it's also a good idea to look at each day ahead of time so that you can prepare all of your meals for the day ahead, which means that you're not going to get caught out. So I would have looked at day 1 on Sunday evening and prepared my food for Monday. So let's have a look and see what I'm eating for day 1. So first thing I want to do is click on daily meals down at the bottom, the daily meals tab, and now I'm going to tap on day 1. And as you can see at the top there, it's got my fats, my carbs, my protein, so all 3 macros. It's all already macroed out for you, but just in case you're interested, it's all there for you to have a look at. And now I'm going to scroll down. So for breakfast, I know that I've got my smoothie. Remember, we selected that for day 1. It tells me exactly how many grams that I need for each item. So for my protein powder, I need 30 grams. For my almond milk, I need 250 mils, so on and so forth. It's got little instructions at the bottom if you need it. So blend all ingredients together, add water if too thick. We can scroll down. You can see there it's got every macro in that particular meal as well for you. Snack 1 was the chickpea salad. Lunch was the Greek chicken wrap. Snack 2 was my protein shake. Snack 3, remember we don't have a snack 3 on 1200 calories. And my dinner was chicken, rice, and veggies. So when my last day comes around, which is day number 7, Sunday the 16th of June, we know that it's time to go shopping again because Sunday was my shopping day, if you remember. So we're going to repeat the process. I'm going to go back to plan weekly meals. I'm going to select from the top there, week number 2. And then I'm going to do as I did before for each day, day 1 through to 7, I'm going to enter all of my meals. Once I've done that, I'll have a complete grocery list. So I'm going to click on grocery list. I'm going to go to week 2 there. and I'll have all of my food items in there. And then I'm going to start my weekly plan, week number 2 for here. And just like we did before, away we go again. So another cool little function of the app is the weight tracker. So if you go down to the bottom and click on the weight tracker tab, so tap on that, it's telling me right now that I can only enter my first weight when my plan begins, and my plan only begins on Monday. It's now Saturday, so I've got to wait a couple of days before I enter my first weight. But when Monday comes around, it'll prompt me to enter my weight. And then on each Monday for each start of a new week, I'm going to re-enter my weight again, just to make sure that I'm keeping track of how I'm going. And this is important. So it's important to keep track of your progress. And this allows you to do that. You're going to be able to see what your progress looks like visually. So there's a little graph view tab up at the top there. So if you click on that, you'll be able to then see how you're tracking visually. It's going to give you a nice little graph, and you can track your progress like that. So now the last thing left is the menu tab down at the bottom. So if we tap on menu at the bottom right, now start fresh is important. So let's say you decide, actually, 1200 calories is a bit too low for me. I think I need to eat a little bit more and I want to change my plan. Or it could be that you achieved amazing results and it's time to bump your calories up and go on a bit of maintenance. Either way, tap on start fresh. Are you sure you want to start fresh? You click on OK, and that'll take you right back to the beginning. So you'll re-answer the questionnaire and then reselect the appropriate meal plan. We've got cool little weight loss tips in there as well. So some very helpful weight loss tips for you. We've got meat seasoning ideas there for you. We know that marinades and sauces aren't good for weight loss, packed with lots of calories and sugars usually. So spices are a much better way to flavor your meats. So we've given you some ideas there. If you click on meat seasoning ideas, you tap on whichever meat that you've selected. So let's say it's chicken, you feel like Cajun chicken, tap on Cajun, and it gives you what spices to use for a Cajun chicken. So that is it, guys. That is BMB Bites for you. Just remember to prepare your plan, prepare your food for the day ahead, remain consistent, and you will no doubt achieve your weight loss goals. Wishing you all the best and good luck.